South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators. Fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again. Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dollars, and in this video I want to talk about this article I seen on Screen Rant talking about the new up-and-coming Arkham game. Well, not Arkham, Batman game that's being developed. So let's just read this article, and then I'm gonna give you my opinions and my thoughts after. Okay, Batman Court of Owls game rumored to be an Arkham Series reboot. According to leaks, the next Batman game may be a soft reboot of the Arkham series and pits Batman and his allies against the Court of Owls. As development continues on the mysterious upcoming Batman video game, recent leaks all but confirmed that the title will be a soft reboot of the successful Arkham series. Although no information can be found through Rocksteady, the studio responsible for every Arkham title, excluding Arkham Origins, WB Montreal piqued the interest of Batman fans last September on Batman Day by tweeting a short video featuring hidden messages reminiscent of the League of Assassins. Intrigue was further increased when Scott Snyder, who authorized the Court of Owls storyline in DC's New 52, responded to the tweet with, "Wait for it, beware the Court of Owls." The Arkham series is known for taking several members of the Caped Crusaders rogue gallery and weaving original stories that pit them against him in new and deadly ways. These stories range from reimagining of classic plot lines to entirely new ones, resulting in experiences that felt like extensions of a comic or Batman the Animated Series. This is further augmented by veteran voice actors reprising their roles from Batman. The inclusion of writers who have been writing Batman stories for decades. Okay. The Court of Owls explained. This new information regarding the new game comes from now deleted tweets from the now deleted account of Twitter user new_wabi sabi and is relayed via Game Rant. Sabi tweeted yesterday that multiple sources have stated the upcoming new Batman video game will no longer be called Arkham Legacy, as they tweeted in October, but that the Court of Owls, which is essentially Gotham City's version of the Illuminati, is still a big focus. Okay. Although they are still only leaks, one piece of confirmable information is that Kevin Conroy, who has voiced Batman in a majority of related media, stated in an October interview that he would not be reprising his role for this game and does not know why. And that's just dumb. Kevin Conroy, he was the voice actor for Batman in the animated cartoon series, and he's the most iconic voice. When you hear Batman in the cartoons, you think of Kevin Conroy. His voice, that is Batman. So not having him in this video game for no reason at all is mind-boggling to me. However, even this should be taken with a grain of salt, as Mark Hamill, longtime voice of the Joker, said that he would be retiring from the role after Arkham City, only to return once more in Arkham Knight. It should also be noted that Arkham Origins, the only entry in the series developed by WB Montreal, also did not feature Conroy. From a logical perspective, these leaks make sense given the ending of Arkham Knight, which won't be spoiled here. Any continuation of the series would almost need to be a reboot. It would also make sense to reuse elements and mechanics found in the Arkham series. And before I even finish reading, no, if it's continuing the Arkham storyline, it doesn't have to be a reboot. You don't have to reboot it. Y'all could just tell another story after what happened in Arkham Knight. So I don't get what this article's saying, but all right. And it would make sense to reuse elements and mechanics found in the Arkham series, such as combat, music, and flight controls, because they were so well received. Furthermore, the Court of Owls saga is among the most popular of the more recent comic stories and was loosely adapted in the 2015 animated movie Batman vs. Robin. Finally, a playable Bat family would translate well into a video game form, as the Court of Owls series was the first Batman story in the New 52, which crossed over into all their individual comics, including Red Hood and the Outlaws, Catwoman, and Nightwing. Alright, First things first, this game is not being developed by Rocksteady, who are known for Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Those are the three best Batman games that ever came out, and our Rocksteady was responsible for that. My favorite of them all was Arkham City. I remember I got into the Arkham games first through that. Arkham City was the first game I played. Then I got Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham Origins, and then Arkham Knight. And I'm a huge Batman fan, so I mean I loved all the games. Arkham Origins, which was done by Warner Brothers Montreal. They're the ones that's gonna make the new Batman game. The story was fine. It had a lot of bugs, though. The game had a lot of issues when it came out from a technical aspect, but the game looked good, it played good, and it had some of the best boss fights. You know, a lot of people hated that game, but I liked it. That was like a year one version for the Batman in video games, because it's a prequel. That's what I forgot to mention. Arkham Origins was a prequel, and the story takes place before Arkham Asylum, and then after Arkham Asylum is Arkham City and Arkham Knight as far as timeline. But it had some of the best boss fights of any of the Arkham games. So, you know, I like that. I enjoyed that. My thing is, I don't want a reboot. You know, honestly, I didn't even know we was going to get a new Batman game, because they were talking about making a Justice League game or a Suicide Squad game, which I think we should get that. You know, Batman had his time to shine. I understand we're going to get a Batman game at some point again, but, you know, let's get a Superman game. Let's get a Justice League game. There's so many other characters in DC that would translate well into a video game format that we don't need another Batman game at this moment. But the fact that they're going to do a Court of Owls storyline, okay, that's cool. You know, but I just want other characters besides Batman, you know. And I love Batman. That's my favorite character of all time. But I want a Superman game that's done right, you know, or or a Justice League game, or a Suicide Squad game. It doesn't have to be another Batman. Court of Owls and it being a reboot, okay, but it has to do something different, you know. Like, let us play with Nightwing. Let us play with Red Hood or Batwoman. Like, I don't just want to play as Batman all the time, you know. And that's the only issue that I have. And the fact that this isn't a Rocksteady game. Also, Rocksteady are the ones that actually made the best Batman games. So this is another company that's affiliated with them, you know. And, you know, they made a Batman game before, but it wasn't Rocksteady, you know. So I don't know if maybe Rocksteady is still working on another different Batman game or a Superman game. But this is like, all right, the Fast and Furious movies, right? We got the Hobbs and Shaw spinoff. You know, that wasn't with Vin Diesel. That's not the main storyline. So, you know, Hobbs and Shaw was still good, but it's not the main Fast and Furious storyline. And those movies are the bread and butter, like Fast 7, 8, and now we're going to get Fast 9. So Rocksteady would be like equivalent to Fast and Furious 7, 8, and 9. And Rocksteady would be like WB Montreal would be like the Hobbs and Shaw. You know what I'm saying, of the video games. If you understand what I'm trying to say, I'm trying to make an analogy there. But yeah, you know, it's good to get new information on Batman, a Batman video game, and I'm excited to hear more and see more. But I just don't want another reboot, and I don't want to retell the same story that we already had. You know, we should get a Batman Beyond game, guys. Like a Batman Beyond game by Rocksteady. Nah, that would be fire. Now that's all I want right now. I don't even care about this. Give me a Batman Beyond movie and a Batman Beyond game, and I'll be a happy camper. But you guys, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And it's your boy Dollars. I'll be keeping you updated with more information as it comes along. And you already know. Holla at your boy.